Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and Jumpstart has come, and that means that we get a bunch of new cards into the Historic format, which also means we get a bunch of new cards for Historic Brawl. Historic Brawl is something you can't typically play unless you actually put down into friendly Brawl mode. So you have Brawl and friendly Brawl, which lets you actually jump into Historic Brawl on here, and there's not an actual way to play it on Arena, but you can play against your friends. And so I have chat here with me that is playing, that will be playing up against me. Right now, they are coming up with the best name possible for the deck, which I actually have a bunch of codes to give away because I've been able to be a part of the creator program here on Twitch. So it's actually kind of interesting. So Wizards of the Coast has a creator program for YouTube and one for Twitch. And they had me on the YouTube program, and then they're like, oh wait, let's just switch you over to the Twitch program. And there's way more stuff available on the Twitch program, like way more. I didn't know, like they kind of screw YouTube. Like YouTubers in MTG Arena or like with Wizards of the Coast, they just don't even care about YouTube for some reason, but they love Twitch, and so we get a bunch of awesome stuff. So anyway, whoever gives the best name, I'm giving codes to. Whoever plays against me gets a code, and whoever wins gets 2 codes. So there is incentive to actually beat me here. So I'm not just throwing the games here. I'm not just doing anything like that. But we're playing some really fun stuff. So NEYITH of the Dire Hunt, 4 mana cost 3/3. Whenever one or more creatures you control fight or become blocked, draw a card. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 3. If you do double target creature's power until end of turn, that creature must be blocked this combat if able. So we have some pretty fun stuff that we can do with this deck. NEYITH is amazing. First off, having card draw within our commander is really nice. Whenever a creature or one or more creatures you control fight or become blocked, draw a card. So we have a few fight spells with Primal Might, Prey Upon, Warbar's Blessing, Domri being able to help us fight, that kind of stuff. So we do have quite a few just fight spells, Go for Blood, in just like instant speed stuff or sorcery speed stuff. But then we also have a bunch of creatures that come down and fight immediately as they enter the battlefield. In fact, a lot of our creatures fight as well. Golden Guardian fighting our own stuff, but for 2 mana we can have it fight something of our own, and if we have NEYITH down, we can draw cards. So sweet. If it dies, then it comes back as an untapped land. If it doesn't, it just does cool stuff. So anyway, there's a bunch of cards in here. I'm gonna have a hard time going through everything. Basically, I will have the deck list down below, and hopefully we'll see all these cards as we go along. I will point out some of the new Jumpstart cards. Selvala, awesome card here, 3 mana, 2/3, new with Jumpstart, but it's been around for forever. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power. So this can help other people draw cards as well. Like if other people are playing big creatures, that can be bad for us, but at the same time, we are going to be playing a lot of the beefy things. We have all the biggest of the baddies, and so we should be able to do the best there. And then we can also add X mana in any combination of mana or colors where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So it does just come down and ramp up like crazy, and we can get to our bigger plays really quickly. So Selvala, an awesome ramp card for our deck. Rishkar as well, being able to put counters onto different creatures we control. Any creature with +1/+1 counter gets to tap for mana. I'm not sure this is the best card in this deck, but I wanted to include more stuff with Jumpstart. It does ramp us up. Like I feel like it was between this and Cultivate for this slot, and I wanted to play the new stuff rather than just Cultivate. Cultivate's probably a little bit safer, but we do have a lot of Hydras in here that can end up tapping for mana, which lets us play a big creature and then play our 1 mana fight spell again to kill something else. So we can do some pretty cool stuff with Rishkar. And so yeah, pretty cool stuff here. We have Vivian, Beast Whisperer, Oracle of Moldiah as a new card. Being able to play additional lands on each of your turns, play with the top card of your library revealed. You may play lands from the top of your library. So we get to play lands from the top of our library, kind of like Rada mixed with Azusa or whatever, and it's a really powerful card. And then Vivian also be able to play the creatures off the top of our deck, so that's going to be pretty nice and fun. And then what are some of the other cards that we have here? I think those are most of the new Jumpstart ones. We have the Jumpstart version of Prey Upon, so that kind of counts, right? Anyway, so that's the deck. We're going to go ahead and jump into gameplay, jump in against chat, and see how this does. And we have some great names here. We have Power Struggle, Hunting Dyers, Mean Green Machine, Hunt, Nice Hunters, Fight Club, and Primal Hunt. All right, so those are the ones we're voting up against, and we'll be jumping into some gameplay here in a bit. All right, up against Nicol Bolas. Interesting hand. We only have 1 creature, and we're on the draw. So yeah, let's go ahead and go for the free mulligan. We did have a way to ramp up to our NEYITH, which would be pretty nice. Vivian's, I guess we can keep this. It's not amazing, but I'd rather not go down to 4 cards. All right, so Fable Passage, pass the turn. I'm just gonna grab green mana. We only really need 1 mountain in our this entire game. Oh no, we're up against Persistent Petitioners. No, this is the worst. I really needed a faster hand for this. All right, play Forest, pass the turn. Oh no. Bruvac, yep. Milling twice the amount. Luckily, we do have a lot of fight spells, so we should be able to kind of deal with them a little bit here. All right, so play Vivian. Be able to play stuff at instant speed is nice. If I tick down, they can swing and kill here. How badly do I want another creature? Probably pretty bad. Let's go ahead and tick up, I guess.
All things begin and end in nature.
Yeah, if we can like throw down the questing beast in response to them trying to hit here. All right, that is 4. Oh no, okay, we're getting milled for 10.5 now. So this is going to be 24 cards milled right away. Yeah, we have good spells. We just didn't find any of our early drops, which I should have kept. I mean, should have not kept this hand, I guess. All right, well, we can bring out the commander. Let's go ahead and see what else we can find. If we can find an actual...
You think nature is kind?
Oh, I can kill something with Vivian on the next turn. So I guess we just... Questing Beast can actually get in for damage, but the biggest thing here is we want to be able to fight. So let's go ahead and pass the turn. I guess we flash out the 9th of the Dire Hunt. Yeah, all right, I think we actually get milled out completely already. Dude, Bruvac is busted. It is really good. So this is another new card from Jumpstart. So if an opponent would mill 1 or more cards, they milled twice that many cards instead. And it's an advisor, so it works with Persistent Petitioners. So like this is like the deck to play it in. Like it's already, yeah, pretty much guaranteed. All right, so we're dead. Yeah. We had a slow start. If we had had any fight cards in the early game, we would have been able to probably pull this off. But that deck is really cool. I mean, if it goes unanswered, we die. All right, so we do get cycling to be able to put something away. We do have a fight spell, but no cheap creatures. I think we're going to go ahead and mulligan. All right, we have early game stuff. Yes, we have Once Upon a Time. Yes, I dig it. We have some scries. We got all the things we want. All right, up against Alan's here, playing Riz the Redeemed, and it comes out on turn 1. That is always pretty good. All right, so wanting to draw before we use the Once Upon a Time, it's free as long as it's the first spell drawn. And so now we know what we're looking for more, creatures or other stuff. I think we actually bring in Bone Crusher Giant here. Lands could be nice, but we already have 4. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab Bone Crusher Giant. Good answer for Riz the Redeemed. Temple of Abandon. Paradise Druid as well. With Beast Whisperer, that could be pretty nice. Be able to get to it on turn 3, then start playing other stuff. Let's go ahead and keep it. We also have Fauna Shaman to discard it and grab something else if we don't feel like we need to play it. All right, Nissa's Triumph. Grab some forests. Down to 24. So the question here is, do I want to ramp or do I want to kill the Riz the Redeem? I think just getting to Beast Whisperer might be better. I mean, this does get big if it goes for a while, but we have the answer pretty much whenever. And so let's go ahead and go with Paradise Druid. We can get to 9th quicker, but we're probably just going for Beast Whisperer first. Llanowar Visionary. Yep, no blocks. Ooh, and Clothy. Always love the Clothy. All right, go Beast Whisperer, pass the turn. All All right, so Riz the Redeem creates a 1/1 white elf warrior creature token. This is a perfect commander for elves in general too. And then for each creature token you control, create a token that's a copy of that. So it's only for the tokens you control. Oh man, an untapped land would be amazing here to be able to fight as well. Let's go with... I guess we go ahead and play Fauna Shaman first. So we can draw with NEYITH. Let's go Fauna Shaman. Draw a card. Land Worlds is pretty nice too. Let's go ahead and... what do we want to stomp, actually? I guess we pass the turn and wait. I want to get Bone Crusher down as well, just to start getting us closer to the Great Henge and just completely outvalue them. I mean, they are playing elves though. Elves are a big deal. So 6 mana. All right, so there comes Vivian, creating some more tokens. So the second ability does have to tap. All right, so like honestly, Riz the Redeem isn't as dangerous to us right now, I feel like, than other things. But getting rid of blockers so we can swing and kill Vivian is nice. All right, let's go ahead and kill Visionary. Creates a 3/3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, and a Nissa. Yeah, go for Nissa. Untap the Timber Gorge.
The land shall conquer you.
I should have gone Force because I could Primal Might and fight this. I can still fight the Beast and swing everything at Vivian. So X0. Yeah, so we'll lose a land, but we still ramped up, and they shouldn't have a way to actually kill the Nissa. Unless they hit land. Alright, swing Beast Whisperer in. Yeah, actually, because they could hit land, turning everything into 5/5s does kill Nissa, and then we'd be really low on mana after that. Missed the very start of the match, yeah. So yeah, up against Riz the Redeem. Ooh, man, they keep bringing out good stuff. One nice thing about NEYITH is that we can double the power of something and then play Great Henge out. All right, Forest is nice there. Let's go ahead and play the Commander. Hit another land. Play Icorbian Dallas, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. All right, let's go with Clothy, I guess. Is decent. We don't have any actual like damage dealing right now. Indestructible blockers is always nice though. Man, yeah, they just have tons of really good blockers. I do want to deal with this Vivian, but I'm having a hard time with it right now. I guess we should have just like discarded to find the card that we wanted there. All right, so grab, untap a Temple of Abandon.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Okay, we don't have the mana, so it doesn't trigger, and no attacks past the turn. All right, hitting a lot of lands. Right now, we're just trying to outvalue them as much as we can. I mean, Riz the Redeem does get annoying here.
We will adapt to any threat.
Yeah, creating extra copies of everything. More, yeah, and it sticks around. All right, so hit Llanowar Visionary. Yeah. Go for Forest. We really need to find ways to deal with this. All right, so Vivian can kill Guardian Project. We can also dig to find a creature real quick. If we get to like Ultimate Nissa, we're still kind of ahead.
Lose to you. No one knows the wilds like I do.
All right, Golden Guardian is kind of meh. We can draw a card by fighting our Clothis. All right, so let's play Great Henge. Untap a forest.
The land fights for us.
Play Golden Guardian. I mean, they're going crazy wide now as well. As soon as we can fight anything, though, we should have a shot here. No attacks. So it says that they must be blocked if able, which means we could actually force them to block Clothis every turn and at least draw cards off of it. They have tokens for days, though, to kill. So I should have killed Riz the Redeem earlier. Great Henge theirself. Yeah, Beast Whisperer. All right, so not using Riz's ability helps a little bit. They have lots of card draw, though. We should have a lot of fight spells in our deck. We just have not been able to find them. We found like all the supporting cards instead, which is cool and all, but yeah, kind of lame as well. All right, so we get to kill here. Kill here. So we can block with everything, have a lot of stuff die. We can replay NEYITH just fine. Fauna Shaman, we don't have anything to really use with. Paradise Druid is fine. Taking 3 is fine. I mean, I'd like to get to the ultimate so we can just get rid of our forests, but we really don't have the ton left in our deck actually here. So I guess we let it take 3 and kill a few tokens. Yep, take action. All right, so we can kill the Great Henge. I can also try to go for the main game plan here. All right, so play Forest first off. Play... If we find a creature that can fight, it would be really, really nice here. So kill the Great Henge or try to find things that can actually fight here.
The wilds are my shield.
Okay, Ravager Worm is nice. So have this come down and fight what? With a counter. All right, so first off, kill the Biogenic Ooze. I know Riz the Redeem is really important to kill here as well, but stopping them from putting counters onto more things is nice. Man, we really need to be drawing a few more cards than we are. Let's have... Okay, oh wait, no, we have to have the commander out to do this. Play the Dire Hunt. So we have 4 mana left. We can Vivian's Arcbow, kill Riz, or can we actually just kill the Planeswalker, kill Vivian? Beast Whisper could also be good to hit here. So yeah, bring this out.
Behold, nature's true power.
Selvala can also be amazing here in a bit as well, but let's go ahead and just go for this.
Close your eyes
So -3.
and listen to the sounds of the wild.
How many blockers do we have? So target creature I control deals damage equal to its power to Vivian. Riz creates how much power on the board? 12. I think that we can block still pretty effectively. So yeah, I kill the Riz the Redeemed this turn
We're gonna tear you apart.
and pass. We should be able to outvalue them. No attacks past the turn. Maybe I should have swung at Vivian there. I don't know.
Joins a chorus of roars.
Oh my goodness. There's a
My
Polyraptor.
herd grows ever larger.
No, 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 no. Okay, this is bad. No. Oh man, I waited too long. And a Tender Shoot Dryad. Yeah, uh-huh. It's so good. Oh man, we're in trouble. Yeah, we haven't been able to find like any of our fight spells. This is actually really annoying. Yeah, it creates a 1/1. We cry a little bit inside. Yeah, we will definitely take the ooze out. All right, so first off, Selvala. Hitting Polyraptor doesn't actually do much of anything. We can kill the Tender Shoot Dryad real quick. So I guess we do that. So Prey Upon. Or actually, first off, Oracle of Moldiah. We want to be able to play lands from the top of our library if they come up. Let's Prey Upon. Killing Tender Shoot Dryad probably is the most important thing right now. Beast Whisper is annoying. Helm of the Host, oh my goodness. Let's have Golden Guardian hit Tender Shoot Dryad. Okay, when they fight, we draw a card. We get Kogla. Play Kugla, hit Beast Whisperer. I just don't know how we actually beat the Helm of the Host here. I mean, they do have to attack with it every time. We can play out a big Hungering Hydra and just have it block every time and make it massive and then give it trample. Let's go Stomping Ground, untapped. Forest. Untap a forest with Nissa.
Harness the elements.
Yeah, we should be able to win here, right? All right, so we go Gargos first. Draw a few cards. Get some counters onto a few things. Klothys is good, and I guess our NEYITH.
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
All right, yeah, go ahead and kill the Helm of the
No one
Host.
said restoration was painless.
and then pass the turn. All right, so we're definitely doing big things. No attacks. Polyraptor's annoying. We have to discard a lot of cards. All right, all the tapped lands that are pretty not worthwhile here. We also want to be playing stuff off the top of our deck. Arcane Signet, while we have double mana, it isn't that good. Yeah. Sweet. Oh man. Yeah, we should. I mean, I can't quite swing in right now. On the next turn, we get to swing in pretty aggressively. We'll see what else comes out of this. Like, having Questing Beast, giving it Trample will be nice. Having a few things, then we can actually double its power as well. We get to kill a few other things with Voracious Hydra, Thorn Mammoth as well. It's gonna be sweet.
Power surges through these lands. Rise, my elemental friend.
I mean, they're playing all the things, drawing a bunch. Yep. Dude, this is such a long game. We actually might mill ourselves out before we do anything else here. I guess we got to stop taking action on drawing cards. All right, so our Hydras cost 4 less because of Gyarados. That's why we played him out this turn. So it costs 4 less. If we target him with Ranger's Guile, it also fights something. Is this a... So it's not a May ability with a fight. Okame Adversary, so there's some Death Touch on the board. What did the board say this dude into? Seriously, this is an insane game. I love it. -2 plays Riz 3D. No, actually, that doesn't really do much. All right, so we get to target something else. I guess the land. Force him to actually, yeah, use the mana now. All right, so they do kill Okame Adversary, or yeah, because of the Death Touch here. Do I have Embercleave in the deck? No, I really need to put Embercleave in. I almost said that. I said like, no, we don't want to just put Embercleave in decks. We don't want to be that guy. But now I want to be that guy. I wish I had Embercleave in the deck. Especially because I can double power. It probably is definitely worth having.
My herd grows ever larger.
All right, so we actually want to kill Beast Whisperer here. So this is fine. So whenever it's dealt damage, I guess. So we don't want to mill ourselves out, and so we want to be able to have this die. So I guess we block like this. And then we're probably just going to swing in aggressively here. Heroic Intervention should help a little bit. Okay, play land off the top. Land off the top. So first off, Questing Beast. Actually, first off, Thorn Mammoth. Yep, resolve. Questing Beast. Now we're drawing way too many cards. This is not the bestest. All right, fight something else. Let's kill. Kill there. How many cards left in hand? All right, not a ton. So, all right, Voracious Hydra. Actually, wait, let's go Rhythm of the Wild first. We want as many hasty things to attack as possible. That's what we're going for here. And so, yeah, good game. And we also want to be able to hold up the Heroic's Intervention. All right, so I do think that we get to go all in, and we have enough trample to get there with the Vivian. So let's also play Go for Blood, fight, Kugla, kill Marwyn. All right, destroy. All right, tick up on Stomping Grounds.
The land shall conquer you.
All right, so we can actually tap with Sylvala, add, why in the world would I do it that way? All right, we like that. All right, Rhythm of the Wild. And now Voracious Hydra for 4. I think we do just go ahead with this for 4. With haste, gets a counter from Great Henge, draw some cards. How many cards do we have? All right, we're still okay. We're still alive. All right, kill Elvish Visionary. Why was I targeting from the... Oh, that was the Thorn Mammoth that's fighting right there. All right, so this also fights. It's here. Let me play the Heroic Intervention. We have mana to do so. Let me play it. Let me play it. Okay. And now keep this alive with Heroic Intervention. Actually, wait, it doesn't have haste anyway. All right, resolve. Oops, that was a misplay. All right, down to 6 cards left. Now I think we need to attack in. All right, so give Trample to Questing Beast and to what's the highest power stuff that doesn't have it? That already has Trample. This has Trample. Doesn't have Trample. Does that have haste?
You're fit enough to survive.
I'm not sure if I did that in time. All right, so look at the top 4. Anything else we want? Let's grab a land. Why not? And we attack it. I think we actually, yeah, I don't think we pay here because we have to tap down 3 more creatures. Let's see. Actually, it is worthwhile. So auto pay. Swing at face. Destroy the Great Henge. Oh man. Yeah, box with Polyraptor. Oh, this is ridiculous. It's so fun, and we are so close to milling ourselves out. How many cards left? 4 cards left. Whew, all right. We should be able to bring his life total down quite a bit here. I'm not sure if we actually win the game, though, but... Keep saying good game. Something gets blocked, so we draw another card. Vivian off the top. Down to 1! No. Oh, man. All right. Kill the Nissa. It's another 5/5.
I can help you no longer.
So we need to not draw any more cards, right? I guess having blockers is pretty nice. So, all right, pass the turn. Discard a bunch of lands, creatures that we can't actually play. There we go. Oh my goodness. All right, well, this is fun. We did get rid of everything. They can still build a wide board. We have enough blockers that we'll be able to block and then still swing in.
I'd like you to meet my friend, Stompy.
As long as we can give trample to questing beast again, we should be able to win just with that and pumping it. It does force it to block, which means we're going to draw one card. But we should be good. Man, how often do you see green cards go crazy like this? This is so fun. Icon of Ancestry on Beast, Dinosaur, Elves, probably Elves. What's up, Karvik? How you doing? Welcome. I do need to get this deck list up. I haven't actually put this deck list on AetherHub just yet. Pump the Kogla. The nice thing with Questing Beast is because it has Death Touch, the pump forces them to block. They have to be able to block. But if I can give it Trample, it doesn't actually matter. All right, just swinging face, lets it through. Yep, so we do get the game. And pass to my turn. With 2 cards left in the library. Oh, and Clothis. I forgot the Clothis. All right, Clothis wins the game for us. That works too. Oh my goodness. What a game. That was hilarious. And I loved it. Dude, Polyraptor should probably come to this deck as well. Because we have the ability to fight. That is so fun. And Help of the Host, loved that. That was awesome. So fun. Dude, what a game. What a game. Let's see here. We do have Fauna Shaman for turn 2. We have the ability to fight. Like, this isn't the worst hand. It's definitely not amazing, though. I think I'm going to keep it. Our deck doesn't have a lot of ramps, so, like, I'd love to find ramp cards, but the fact that we have a bunch of cheap spells is actually pretty good luck for us. Okay, go Fauna Shaman. And I can, you know, discard something to grab something else. But next turn we go Clothis, which is the perfect answer for a Muldrotha deck. Playing it early could be an issue, I suppose, but meh. All right, so swing in while we hold up Ranger's Guile. There you go. And we get NEYITH for the next turn. Is it NEYITH? This dude. Okay, Dryad of Ilsian Grove. Sweetness. Alright, so yeah, I go NEYITH of the Dire Hunt. Doesn't matter. Pass the turn. No attacks. So they get all of the manas. Hopefully they don't have 2 more lands here into Muldrotha. If they do, though, we go Primal Might and just fight Muldrotha. Okay, Cultivate. Puts another land in hand, which means they can play it again with Dryad. So good. So good. Yeah, and Risen Reef. That is just a little bit of ramp. I forgot Field of the Dead is in this format as well. All right, getting rid of the graveyard. That's at least useful for us. All right, mountain. Let's see here. I get to swing in with Clothis if I play this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can actually swing with Clothis. Iron Scale Hydra. If a creature deals combat damage to it, prevent that damage, put counters onto it instead. I'm not sure if going white. Like we only have one fight spell. I kind of want to make sure that we kill Muldrotha when we can. So yeah, whatever. Swing with Clothis. They could double block and kill our commander. Yeah, so I guess we just swing in here. We have the ability to swing in over and over and over again, and we're hoping that that's enough. They've hit a lot of lands, but that's not a bunch of anything else in the deck, except a sweet and a really big Multani. Okay, that's a little bit frightening. All right, go Domri.
Oh, I look forward to seeing you running away.
All right, so I could kill it by fighting after the fact with Clothis. So let's go ahead and go to combat. We don't have enough mana. Swing, swing. All right, so they do block. We get to draw a card. All right, so you fight you, kill Multani. They get to bring it back for 2 mana, but they also have to take some lands back. And we're still drawing cards by doing this, so meh. Play the land. Scribe before we fight. Yeah, another fight spell seems decent. So, X0. Okay, you fight you. Yeah. All right, draw some more cards. Like, this is where this deck goes crazy. It's so good. All right, so we have another fight spell. We can kill Risen Reef, but is Risen Reef really worthwhile? This is an elemental. We don't have a way to fight it right now unless we hit land, and then we can Thorn Mammoth, have this fight after it potentially blocks again. And we also can just swing in really aggressively next turn. So let's go ahead and just get rid of blockers. So go ahead and kill you as well. Holding up Ranger's Gal might have been pretty nice there. Oh well, another fight spell. Sweet. Dude, this is so fun. Muldrotha is a really powerful card though still. Like, we're still in trouble. There's stuff in graveyard for her to bring back. Multani is great here because it can just play a massive board. Or not just create a really big creature, but we do get to go wide here, which is sweet. It is the sweetness. All right, so we can prevent all combat damage here with the Iron Skull Hydra. We can also force it to be blocked, which means that we good.
They can only punish you if they catch you.
Just to see what else we can have. So let's go for Once Upon a Time. We do have the win here. All right, so go to combat. Iron Skull Hydra has to be blocked. Pay for it. Double its damage. So yep, they have to block there. Oh man, that's so good. Dude, NEYITH is a busted commander. Like a lot of that stuff, like typically what you do is if you're playing cards like that, you just run out of gas so quick, and as soon as they stick something on the board that you can't deal with, you're just done for. But when we're drawing cards as we're removing stuff, as we're swinging in aggressively, like all the things you want to do with a Gruul deck, oh, it's so good. Man, I love that. All right, keep this. Fauna Shaman into Klothys again is nice, and hopefully into NEYITH. Ooh, Rhythm of the Wild as well. Well, hello there. Ziggurat does let us cast the Klothys. It doesn't let us cast Rhythm of the Wild, though. Arena does make a distinction between Brawl and Historic Brawl, but not in Friendly Brawl. So if you're playing up against each other, you're totally fine, basically. What is this? Whenever you gain life, you put pay 2 if you do put a counter onto target creature for each 1 life you gained. So this is like the pay 2, give Light of Promise onto any creature whenever you do gain life. The issue is that it triggers for each individual time that you gain life. And so if you gain a lot of life, that's okay. But if you don't gain a lot of life and it's in speed, like, so Sorin actually, it works kind of awkwardly because combat damage, I think, gains it with each different creature that you get. So kind of a funky little thing there. All right, let's just go for the NEYITH. Hope that it survives. Get a little bit closer to turning on Klothys. And we're getting the same curve that we had last time, which is sweet. I dig it. Land for Nissa would be the bestest thing in the world. Consume. Rude. All sorts of the rude. Yeah, what's up, JS Willig? Thanks for hopping on, man. Yeah, okay. And they gain that much life. That was a good play. All right. All right, that's a cool thing you just did. Eat you. All right. Do I want to change up Gargos for anything else? Like this is the biggest issue with Fauna Shaman. I don't know when I would use it differently. You know, like a lot of the cards in hand are still okay. There are some times where it's like, okay, I need a fight creature right now, and we can draw one up and get it. You know, we can go dig for Ravager Worm and go dig for whatever, and just immediately have it. So that is nice. Sorin, yeah. Gonna gain 5 life because this has lifelink now, and then pay and pump. Yeah, this is all sorts of not good. And I mean by all sorts, like, oh my goodness, this is very bad. Cradle of Vitality. I was intrigued to see how good this card could be. I don't think it's constructed playable necessarily, like not in standard or historic, I mean, but definitely like every once in a while going to be a busted card. Doesn't pay for it, draws a card instead. Plays something amazing from hand. That is something amazing. You've been playing Magic for 9 years? That's awesome. All right, well. What a mess I've made. Dude, Sorin is an amazing commander. Just as long as you stick any creatures, play it out again, and all of a sudden everything has lifelink. So good. All right, so we get to go for Kogla. We get to kill the Resplendent Angel, killing the helicopters. Yeah, that's right. The issue, I just realized, is that they just bring it back. All right, so no attacks. Your name is Jeff also? Dude, it's a great name. Everyone else is jealous. Yeah, brings it back. Oh, this is all sorts of terrible. No reach. They get to swing in with the angel. Pump it. They don't actually, they gain enough. Do they gain enough life to pump this? So they don't actually get the Resplendent Angel mana, but I think it's smarter for them to hold off. Put counters onto this, and then draw a card, and just call that good enough. I'd put it onto the Vigilant Angel. That's just me. Or the lifelinking dude here. All right, so we can give stuff reach. How much mana do we have? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Untap. We get 4 mana with Nissa. And can't really do anything with that. I can Heroic Intervention to get some good stuff. So, except we can't do that with Vivian. I do get to untap the Klothys or have Klothys available. All right, so we survive somehow, and that's what matters. All right, so create a 3/3 with reach. Yes, we did it. We win. Yeah, they just have blockers on the ground for days. No attacks past the turn. I mean, we can survive for another couple turns. I'm not sure how much it does for us though. The other Vivian is nice that we can kill the Cradle of Vitality. Yeah, okay, that's a good game. I'll let him do it. This is a sweet deck. They really just went off. Man, Cradle of Vitality. I don't see it being good that often, but man, was it busted in this deck here. I will just take it all. See how much life they gain. Up to 50, down to -10. Kind of felt like a one-sided match. That's just me. Oh, Selvala. Selvala is good. I have it in the deck. All right, up against Cody with Selvala, and yikes. Yeah, we keep this. I mean, Bone Crusher Giant with Rishkar, with everything, like this is actually a really sweet hand. Being able to flash in Rishkar is pretty nice as well, and also have a bunch of mana on the next turn. Yeah, I guess we keep lands. This is definitely a different hand than typical, but I'm liking it. Pass the turn. We don't have a way to actually kill Selvala. Oh, yeah. Pass to my turn. All right, so I think that we just go for Vivian first. -2. Hopefully they don't have anything with Flash. Hungering Hydra can be pretty nice here. Hungering Hydra is just fun. If ever it's dealt damage, put that many counters onto it. Kogla, though, does a lot of good stuff. Let's go. It's the only thing that actually fights for us, right? Let's go Hungering Hydra. The nice thing about Hungering Hydra is that with NEYITH, we can force it to be blocked. So as long as we get it big enough, we can kind of just keep making it massive and massiver. That's totally a word.
Tear it down.
All right, pass the turn. So we're offering the juicy, sweet Vivian as they could attack in here with it. Rude. What the junk, man? That's not cool. All right, that's something we can't actually deal with. Not well. All right, but we can deal with the Vivian. I guess we can do that on our turn as well. So I think we just bring out NEYITH. Yeah, just bring this out now.
Watch out. I've seen worse.
Okay, no blocks. Take it. Kill Vivian. And then Loreskull Hydra. And go Rishkar, put counters onto stuff, hold up Bone Crusher Giant as well. This gets counters onto the NEYITH as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for this. A little bit more mana. We get to hold up Ranger's Guile. I can actually go for blood and just kill this now, draw a card. Yeah, I guess that's better. Yeah, that's better. Dude, this deck. I love this deck so much. Alright, got each around us. The Death Touch is annoying, but we have the perfect answer for it with this Iron Scale Hydra. With a little bit of protection held up. Sounds pretty good. If you... I do say so myself. Alright, pass the turn. We do have the mana to pay, but decline. We can force them to block on the next turn. Yeah. Thrashing Brontodon. Migratory Greathorn. Do I still want to be holding up this Bone Crusher? Can just shock face? I guess, yeah. All right, so first off, go to combat. Target here, auto pay, swing in. Any combat damage doesn't actually get dealt to it, but they have to block here, so we draw a card first off, and it's just awesome. Dude, I love that so much. It's a great mechanic. And then I think it is just Golden Guardian. So Golden Guardian here, fight. I can do this in instant speed, right? So pass the turn, hold up a blocker, hold up the Ranger's Guile and Bone Crusher Giant. This does let us draw a card though, and turn it into a 3/3 mana. So like we could have added a little bit of mana that way, and like played out Bone Crusher Giant or something, but this is fine. All right, Vivian, go for the -3. I dare ya.
How this thing goes is up to you, pal.
All right, so in response, we fight here. It dies. Becomes a land instead of an artifact. We also draw a card. Dude, it's so good. I like it a lot. And then we also Bone Crusher Giant, Stompy you. Shablamo!
Just like before.
Eat it. Sorry. Oh, that's beautiful. Man, that's great. All right, take 5 down to 17. We get to smash face for a ton and a half now with things like Questing Beast. Yep, next. Put it onto Iron Scale Hydra again. Doubling the power. We want to go for the highest power possible. Swing in with everything. Is that actually lethal? So close. Should have Stompied face, I guess. And then we will... Any creature with counters can actually tap for mana. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so just play Bone Crushy. Pass the turn. Dude, this deck is awesome. Nissa. I mean, they can create a few blockers this way. Yeah, Savala definitely is a lot worse against a deck that's also going big. But at the same time, the amount of mana that they could have been using if they had played it earlier is nice. A few blockers, but not enough. All right, we'll just play out our deck, our hand here. Play Vivs. Warbriar Blessing. You fight there. Let's give you must be fought as well. Is this only used for cast creature spells? Okay, that's why it's not working. I will just decline. Attack all in. Alrighty, man, this deck is awesome. I love when it goes off, and I mean, it's done well in each game so far. Yep. Oh man, we drew the heroic intervention. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, dude. Yeah. NEYITH is a sweet deck. I think that is going to be my new commander. Like, I am wanting to build a commander around NEYITH so bad because that is busted. Just the amount of times that you get to draw cards, you get to do such fun stuff. And I'm typically a Gruul player, so that is definitely my new commander I'm going to be building. Oh, I love that. That is awesome. All right, so NEYITH is a busted commander. I love this in Brawl. Historic Brawl, I'm so glad that we actually can still play Historic Brawl, even though it's not like an actual format. Please, Wizards, make that happen. It's probably the #1 comment I get in my chat is like, right now, especially with Jumpstart, like, man, it's too bad Historic Brawl isn't a thing. Everyone is saying it. It just needs to happen. I think it would bring in a lot of other people playing because it's the closest thing to Commander that you can do, and might as well do that since half the people love Commander will then get onto Arena. Like, you should just do it. All right, anyway, this deck is awesome. The link will be in the description below for to grab the deck list if you guys want to try this out. If I know it's hard to be able to play against friends, but maybe hop into chat sometime and we'll be playing again. I do hope to do this more often so we can get kind of a group playing. We could also maybe jump into my Discord, and maybe I'll create like a place so you can play just Historic Brawl there, that kind of stuff. So also link in the description below for that. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and we're going to be jumping into more stuff here on Twitch.